Pull up on the beat, yeah, room shake. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg, we gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. On the other side, acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Kappa go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fuck up, I'ma beat downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge, so it really ain't my fault, man. I'm not to blame, man. This fucking industry is cutthroat. I'm not the same, man. And I can let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only testing at the bags. Now I got a game plan, and I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Kappa go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I did.
Okay guys, hello everybody for the last game. to be introduced, and then I would like to invite the teams for the pre-stage and the fight. The first team to be played on is BC Gorilla. Everybody, please welcome them and cheer for them. Shout out to Team BC Gorilla. They'll be ready to play against one of the strongest team as well. Black and yellow uniform wearing. They are now sure to play and give a definite opposition to the toughest team on the tournament for now, with the absence of Evgeny Pekhov. We are still waiting mid-reduction to join the team. And as you see, teams are all pretty the same, no differences to be introduced here. Everything else stays the same, no moment of rush, and that's why maybe this is pretty easy for us to comment on the game. So let's give a close look at the players. Team BC Dinamo: Vladimir Kazani number 4, Abdikirim Aman number 7, Sergey Zhukov number 8, Abdulbekul Nursultan number 5, Hamrayev Aziz number 10, Jinaliyev Edir number 1, 24 Mabitaliyev Timur, also Mirlanov Timur number 1. For Team BC Gorilla, Jusubekov Jakhshilekh number 3, Bayanov Askat is absent. Arbaev Taragan switched his number, playing today in a different, how to say, role, yeah. And Viktor Strigin carrying number 6, Ilhan Malayev number 12 stays all pretty the same with no changes. And game of number 9 will jump up against Jusupov Jakhshilekh. We ourselves had a chance to play basketball, to practice a little bit, and also continuing to watch it. The game today, the weather is pretty hot in the city. Everybody is burning away of the temperature happening here. That's why we would like to set forth our own goals to distinguish one from another, and to be able to see what changes have been introduced into the game. And this is overall last game of today's 9th, how to say, circle rounds. 40 minutes. And as it finishes, we all can wait until the next game is going to come over. This week it actually passed quite faster than we expected from teams to play against each other. Uzbekov Jakhshilekh receiving pass from Milanov Timur, Malayev Ilhan looking for a shooting position. Uzbekov Azumat, Arbaev Taragan, and Sangorev Adidator at the bench now. And the other young players of Team BC Dinamo also taking the bench either. And definitely they will keep on playing, they'll continue on trying hard as well. There we try on it. Pass from the very long distance, from the very beginning to Abdulbekul Nursultan. Makes no change and no clue out of it. However, is still able to justify his own actions with the same comments on the game. I think not the easiest game for him, since he didn't really have time to choose opposition against him. Missed it right after, and Abdulbekul Nursultan was fully prepared to meet them right close up to the stage. Abdikirim Aman trial for 3 points. He misses it, and then yeah, I don't know how he shoots. We understood he's left-handed player, and the fact that he shoots from 3-point line position. So I don't really think he's an old player. Looks like more of an old newbie. Haven't seen him playing on behalf of any other team before. Maybe still in the team of BC Dinamo due to he's pretty tall, but he doesn't score from this kind of positions, which shall be done easily no matter where you play in or what team play on behalf. Victor Starigin, pass to the left to Jusubekov Dashulev. He will prepare, he'll take a little bit back and try several times as it's promised now. Given chances, not justified, therefore they have to retry on it one more time and produce the shot when it is clearly possible. Emil Kayumov decides to attack himself. After a quick step back, he turns around and provides. Same thing for them. 7 points for team BC Gorilla against 2 points for Dinamo. 6 minutes 50 seconds left only to produce any single attack. However, and nothing else rather than that will be possible for now. Overall, they have to just keep their distance, not worrying, not taking care of anyone else in the game. And everything else is gonna stay pretty the same. Will be no moment to think of it, and there'll be no moment to recharge, replay, remaster. Timeout taken by BC Dinamo. That I think it's necessary timeout for them. Yet this is not at all the last game of them playing against those teams in the semifinals. Let's see who is going to be the team playing, for example, the last stages of the quarters with a clear definition of what we cut over this time. Takes a small rebound of the set. No one shall taken at the moment. Pass and stolen, number 4. Definitely a new player for team on the behalf of Team BC Gorilla. Number 4, which is Vyacheslav Skidanov. Vyacheslav Skidanov, yeah, a new player for them. I think instead of Bayanov Askad, they have decided to take him. We will see how exactly he can show and impress us in the game itself, because for now we don't see huge activity made by him. We all are just still waiting, trying to see the moment when he actually will try to appear on the court. And Ilhan Malayev tried to give an upper ball from the air jump shot position, and yeah, the screen says that he received a personal foul and it was very hard for him to produce such shot. Takes time, 5 seconds possession, the ball is lost. Emil Kayumov takes it, and Abdulkarim Aman cannot lose the ball, scores with the personal foul, all in all. Okay, Aman Abdulkarim takes the foul line and he will be responsible to attack one more time. Bounce ball. Prepares. has to shoot it finally by the end, and yeah, he does it. With no obstacles, he definitely does it. Because he didn't have any other options to use it. Also followed up stage. Takes a little close look behind him. Alright. Possession, 10 seconds. Hold it, still taken it. Abdikirim Aman makes 2 steps on the way back. And wow, what a block shot made by Skidanov Vyacheslav. Arbaev to the gun. Kneels down just a little bit, and we see Arbaev to the gun. This is his first foul. Atulbek Nursultan gives it in return to Sergei Zhukov. Zhukov tries and aims for the 3 points. Emil Kayumov has to score, and finally, yeah, he scores. On the second jump, on the second step, he managed to score the point and bring something to the game. Vladimir Kazanin Vladimir definitely has to do something today, has to be more active, play above and upper, not allowing anyone else to play on the same matter. Atulbek Nursultan, long way pass from up above, he has to concentrate, and yeah, here he scores his deserved 3 points. 3 minutes left, 12 to 12. Still just a few points. It's like let's say several drops of the ocean, right, to the ocean. They contributed, while teams like Shooters and Energy, they drop oceans into the grounds. Wow, Vladimir Kazanin brings soft, confident 2 points, and yeah, definitely no doubt that he might lose such points. He doesn't miss them. He always scores and confidently rushes the court of the opponent. Atulbek Nursultan tried for 3 points, another one. Emil Kayumov, yeah, will be difficult for BC Gorilla to pick up the rebounds against him. 2 minutes 50 seconds left. Sergei Zhukov pass on Atulbek Nursultan from all the way around, and Kazanin definitely will be confident. Atulbek Nursultan, screen by Zhukov. Nursultan has to. Okay. Shoot, Kazanin missed it. Okay. Also, this shot, however, didn't look so confident, and Aman Abdikirim brings 3 points on the rebound, and they take small timeout. Samraev Aziz is asked by the coach of team BC Dinamo, Evgeny Pekhov, to try to attempt more shots. Why he is making such a request? Because he actually knows the capability and the skills of his own teammates. He knows what he is asking for, and he's asking for it, and yeah, definitely that's a good suggestion for them. Milanov Timur takes the ball away of Abdikirim Aman, and Aman is too tall to play against him. He tried to score inside. He was, rushing under his hand and tried to give it from under the hand. 21 for team BC Dinamo. Gorilla doesn't look so good for now. Just a bit look to Victor Storygin. and they miss it right away. Defense. Who is he talking to in English? Don't know who he's talking to, but Rifuzis looks pretty serious about the game with every single massive attack. Has to decide, take a little step back, and then wait until someone comes in. This Hamraev was prepared, and Aman Abdelkerim brings 3 points for his team. And it's not left unseen. 24-14, 10 points lead by BC Dinamo, and just a single minute left. For the last minute, something definitely has to change, and Malay Firkhan stopped the rush of the opponents. Still, Yusupov actually tries fall. Yeah, that's a definite fall. Free possession, and 49 seconds left for them to continue. That's a little bit of, how to say, expectancy by Team Gorilla to score something at least in the game. I don't know how come, but they're not well prepared probably to give an opposition. 10 minutes usually pass real fast, and 30 minutes also shall pass in the same draft. Well done. Good performance by Vyacheslav Skidanov. He gave back what everyone else deserved. Lubekul Sultan to Hamraev Aziz. Pass on the way back, another one. Short produce, tried indefinitely, and 15 seconds. Right, last 10 seconds. Still, none points taken. Vladimir Kazanin against. Had to give to Hamraev Aziz and Vyacheslav Skidanov. Didn't have time to score. This is the end of the first quarter. Dear ladies and gentlemen, of course, we can continue as it follows. Milanov Timur starts, releases the ball to the court. Vyacheslav Skidanov attacks alone, not successfully. Vladimir Kazanin against Milanov Timur, and he scores his fastest 2 points overall, without leaving a single chance for BC Gorilla to make Return. Vyacheslavsky Danov keeps it behind the back, and Mirlanov Timur brings 3 points back to the team. Looked very smooth, slow, and very professional overall in the game. Vladimir Kazanin asking for a screen. It's Abdikarim Aman. Abdikarim has to try 3 points. He misses. This time less power in his shot. That was the main issue, and Malay Ferhan scores together with the personal foul. Vladimir Kazanin gives his 3rd foul, and this is already 4th team foul by Team BC Gorilla. Over 4, and then every single, technical push or whatever block will be counted as personal foul, and of course will be given another chance to do so. Give it clear count. Kazanin asking for a screen to Milanov. Abdikarim Aman. Pass on Kayumov. Kayumov, Abdelbekul and Sultan, and guaranteed 3 points back. 29, it shall be 2:23, 8 to 46, 8 minutes 46 seconds left. Milanov Timur, screen, good screen by Skidanov. Start again. Another giving pick and roll screen to him back, and now it's his chance to try. He earns 3 points on recover. He doesn't leave the opponent moment to think over, and he steals away the ball from Emil Kayumov. Mirlanov Timur pass. No, he waits until Kayumov jumps over, and Jusubekov Jakshulik. Jusubekov Jakshulik didn't have to do the following attack, had to take a little bit of time back. Okay, he falls out of the court. Makes it a little bit hard, at least impossible, for them to make it. Alright, asking to give normal tosses. This is his first one. Prepares for the second shot. Definitely he has to score from the second attempt. Both of them unfortunately go off the way, off the direct, correct way. Team shooters taken their own desired victory and left the court with a huge respect to be made. And Skidanovich is well done. Good performance. 3 points. 7 minutes 44 seconds. Guaranteed. 29-29, yeah, the points are pretty equal. Maybe that's why they'll have to think of it several times. Kazanin Vladimir makes it a real back way. Abdelbekul Sultan also gives second attempt and missed it right after. No way. Vyacheslavsky down to start again. Abdikarim Aman jumps over 2 steps, shoots over and brings 2 points for his team. 7 minutes for the second quarter now, and those 7 minutes shall pass really fast in my opinion, since Team BC Gorilla and both Dinamo are not really about scoring, because sometimes they miss one of the easiest points in their lives. At that moment I realized that those teams have to work a lot on their accuracy. Unlike we have seen Energy against shooters, where they scored overall for all teams more than 200 points for both teams as well, like 118 if I'm not mistaken for shooters, and almost 90 points for Energy. And yeah, in total it's over 200 points scored by all of the players on the court. However, those two teams cannot score more than 60 points over 2 quarters, and definitely the quarters for them is quite harsh, difficult to replay on. Yeah, that's why it's like tier 2, I can say. Tier 2 teams Nitro, Net Wizards, I can easily say that Tier 1 and Tier 1 BC Gorilla and Wizards, Tier 2 Nitro, Tier 1 is also Nitro, Tier 2 these are Energy, BC Dinamo, Tier 3 the strongest teams overall, Shooters, Legends, Patriots might be there as well. And rather than that, at Tier 2 also really Tier 2 teams could be, how to say, given included in the list as Asian Tigers team. At the same time is strong, at the same time has its own cons, pros. Team Galaxy also Tier 2 team, basically, due to the fact that they have very good team play. However, they don't score a lot of turnovers against the Maidan. 5 minutes 35 seconds for the second quarter to dedicate it. Not all the basketball players are committed to play basketball and provide very good assistance no matter where they play with each other. The main task is to just take care of every single player after one another and try same things no matter what happens. Abdulbekov Sultan has to give it. Vladimir Kazanin on Zhukov. Kazanin step right to the left. Back recovered, lost right away all along the side. 2 points given to Kazanin. He will perform his personal foul, free tosses, 36-29, and yeah, lead is in the favor of team BC Dinamo. Mambit Aliyev Timur will now be released to the court and try something in the game as well. Overall, what we have seen, he wasn't really taking the balls, not trying to shoot, and maybe this is why this player needs more experience on the tournaments, more experience playing against strong teams. Rather than that, everything else is totally the same. The only piece of advice we would like to tell him is just to be maybe more attentive, play better, and run for the ball, play with the brain, and play a bit more brave. Bravery is important in basketball because as long as you're afraid of your enemy, you will have a lot of problems no matter what quarter you play or what game you meet. Abdikarim Aman earned 2 points. Substitution. Vyacheslav Skidanov to Asenko Zhoev 1 лет. They played Milanov Timur. Abdulayev Timur has to play above. And Malayev Ilhan tries a 3-point shot. The ball still stays on the court, on the line. Nothing has been stepped. Sergei Zhukov. Pass on Abdikarim Aman. Abdikarim Aman easily scores. Nothing happened. There are no fouls occurred. Therefore, Milanov Timur rushes. Mambit Aliyev Timur and Emil Kayumov couldn't block shot. Malayev Ilhan, Abdikarim Aman, 2 steps from the same place. 2 points scored. 46-32. Milanov Timur, pass on Malayev Ilhan. Okay, step back. On to Supovjakshilik, behind his back. Not the best pass given to him. Rusbekov Azamat comes out for the court, and Emil Kayumov alone rushes and scores 2 more points, 32-48, and it is coming really close to the margin of 20 points, and in the favor of Team BC Dinamo. Malayev Ilhan attacks. Rebound taken by Emil Kayumov. Abdulbekov Sultan to Zhukov. Zhukov Sergei. Pass on Mambit Aliyev Timur. He doesn't catch the passes. What a terrible gameplay by Mambit Aliyev Timur. He doesn't catch the passes. What's wrong with him? Has to be more brave. Zhukov plays against him. Yusupov Dakhshilov raised the hand and Zhukov Sergey jumps up for the rebound and blocks shots. Very good block shot made after the ball was in the air. Number 24 makes his first foul. It's Tarif Timur. And this is second team foul by PC Dinamo. Milanov Timur tries to get opened. While no one else is playing, and Tarif Timur probably didn't see anyone else in the defense. They said play the same thing because this is going to be more of a man-to-man. And Emil Kayumov tried to rush along. Abdikirim Aman tries on 3 points. Another one. Milanov Timur with Malayev Ilkhan. Asen Kožev Adilet gives it from underneath. Not the best pass given. No, Abdikirim Aman. Kožev Adilet, not the best choice of passes. He had to play the ball himself, and this is what you see. He misses the ball, he loses it. All he had to just catch, step ahead, and shoot. He started playing again, same game, making unnecessary moves, extra expenditure of energy, and terrible move. Generally, if Adil will play. Adil will play. Adil will try to be point guard. Vladimir Kazanin takes a break. They have one more substitution. Who has to try to play, but however still he is on the bench. Will wait his own time to enter the court. Falls out, trying, and Arbaev to the gun. Brings it from the rear as a top. Generally Adil has to play against Malayev Ilkhan. Pass on Emil Kayumov. Kayumov Emil has to wait until Abdikirim Aman comes all the way back, and generally Adil tried to score 3 points. Rebound taken by Zhukov. Adilbekul Nursultan will score 3 points confidently. 50 seconds left. 56 to 34, and yeah, it's 20 points ahead by BC Dinamo. Zhukov makes a very good turnover. Adilbekul Nursultan against Viktor Starygin was behind, and he scores 3 more points. 59 to 34. Substitution. Viktor Starygin substituted to Jusupov Dakshaluk. Asen Kožev Adilet probably was substituted as well right after his failure. And Adilbekul Nursultan scores 1 more additional point here. Uzbekov Azamat has to wait until someone else comes in. Ilkhan Malayev after the gun thinks whom to give the pass. Decided not to pass. Upper ball all the way above him. 25 seconds left. They turn off the timer. This is it. Last seconds for an attack. Either they play or there is no time to change. 15 seconds. To Zhukov, Abdikirim Aman, asking him to be more open. Adilbekul Nursultan. 5 seconds of possession, and he shoots. Tried to bring for the 3-point at end of the second quarter as well.
the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hit ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
The judges stay here on the stage alone and will no longer affect, and that can tell us only that if team is playing against one another, the representing the grudge, so overall gameplay shall not differ from it in a drastic manner as well. I would like to share with you one story of probably NBA player. If any of you know Jeremy Lin, Jeremy Lin was playing in Houston Rockets together with James Harden, and in one of the important games he was probably released by the last quarter to score as many points as that is possible, and Jeremy Lin probably scored that important points by the end and made it possible to win. The reason why I'm telling you the story is that how well Jeremy Lin plays on the behalf of Team Houston Rockets. Another story of NBA player, Derrick Rose, who received traumas, injuries, was afraid that he might forget about the career of a basketball player even after injuries, continued to play it and didn't want to stop on the same thing. 3 points after, and all in all there will be no chance to replay up above. This is why he has to make sure to be fully prepared and to be confident on the same manner in the game itself. Goes over, Vladimir Kazanin runs after the opponents. Now he doesn't see any options. And Abdikiri Maman today scores definitely a lot of points, 39 to 69 and 40 to 70, says that that's 30 points lead taken by one team. Ready, Hamraev Aziz, 2 points, and nope. Eight minutes left. Hamraev Aziz steals the ball, gives it to Kazanin Vladimir. Hamraev Aziz scores himself 2 more points. What a bad play today by BC Gorilla. Probably they're not even hoping to win the game today. Mirlana Timur tries 3 points, brings it. Nothing really changes. Substitution and everything else stays the same. Kazanin Vladimir probably apologizing before his teammate. Gives ball to Hamraev Aziz. Right, receives the ball, attacks back and yeah, finish it. Yeah, important part of the game is to make sure that all the game is kept well justified, linked on the same page, and all the players are on the same page. This is important part as well. 7 minutes only. Single time, it's happening less and less. Arbat Telegon scores 2 more points, 44 to 73. 30 points that is still taken for the same part. 6 minutes 50 seconds. The good part of it, the rebound is taken by PC Gorilla. Then they continue. Vladimir Kazanin, Abdulbek Ursula tries on several attempts. Another shot produced. Abdulbek Sultan finally scores his deserved points, and the ball is released right after. The start timer still continued. Nothing, no prohibition, no violation, and I think this is how it's going to end up by the victor of team VC Dinamo. They definitely scored a lot, and they will continue scoring. It's the third quarter, there is 75. Substitution. Number 6 of BC Dinamo enters the court, receiving chance to play. Abdulbek Sultan will take a short break and for a while will be out. Kazanin Vladimir tries on double long, okay, paints on, receiving 2 points. No, it doesn't differentiate. Hamraev Aziz steals the ball out and brings 2 more points. 46 to 79 already. Looks as if it can grow till 40 points lead. Hamraev Aziz trying to fight against Vyacheslav Skidanov. Skidanov step back to Uzbekov Azamat. Azamat blocked by one of the players. They scored 2 more points. 48 to 79. And it moves back to 30 again. Hamraev Aziz. Dason Kazanin. Kazanin tries to score, and Zhukov helps him with the rebound and finishes the move that he wasn't able to finish previously. Right, Zhukov knows who is there. Vyacheslav Skidanov. Pass on Jusupov Yakshulik. Another attempt. Missed it. Kazanin from behind. Khan Malayev pushes him away. and hope everything else is fine. Substitution. Milanov Timur to Arbaev to Logan. Viktor Starygin and Sinkojev Adilet are on the bench taking rest. Yeah, what else to do? Of course, nothing. Rather than just taking care of themselves. They have to be a little bit more prepared. Ilhan Malayev managed to score even with the slight difference, how to say, problems. He managed to score from the up all the way above. The secrecy. Milanov Timur, step to the right, back to the left, and not this time. Definitely not this time. To be a little bit more precise, we were thinking of giving a little bit of more chances to the opposite part. And Zhukov to Kazanin. Kazanin dribbles, bounces the ball right after to Khamraev Aziz. Back to Zhukov. From behind, Malayev Ilhan pushes him all the way up down. Apologizes for it. And definitely 83 to 50, 33 points lead by them says that they are having really huge problems. Substitution made, and Sinkojev Adilet returns back. Vyacheslav Skidanov takes the bench, and Zhukov Sergei will continue. Prepares to, and there is nobody to record, nobody to take. Precisely. Takes a moment to wait and will get prepared. Sinkojev Adilet runs over Milanov Timur. Hopes to see clear and little violence. Viktor Starygin. 3 points. Very well done. I don't know what happened to him. Today he definitely plays a little better than the previous days. Maybe wasn't given chance to shoot. Aziz, pass back. Number 6 of team Dinamo. As we see, this is Alan Khasbulatov. Alan Khasbulatov wants to fight against a strong one. And we see some cursing words over here. In Russian, of course. Pass on Khamraev Aziz. Aziz Khamraev had to try 3 points. Abdikiriman had to close it. Ilhan Malayev pass on Milanov Timur. He jumps, he tosses, and scores 3 more points. 56 to 85. 30 points. It is still well kept. Time out. Timeout is over, and this says they shall continue. The referee, of course, is not gonna wait for too long. Therefore, he will give the ball to Timur. Will release the ball to the court and start generating for the pass receiving. They try the several attempts. I don't say a lot about in return. The cover up by Timur and a quick straight pass to Sergei Zhukov. The ball is taken away, and there is no moment to seizure and wait just a little for a while. Let's practice. Let's practice the same thing. Bounce ball given to Zhukov Sergei. Zhukov Sergei prepares for his personal fall shot, and he tries on the same manner. Missed. Definite, kneeling before down, and scores the second, of course. 86 to 56. 2 minutes left only, and everything stays the same because taking pass on Vyacheslav kneels down before shooting his shoot down and prepares under the second trial, and just Spotachuk was under the basket. However, he couldn't receive it, take the same moment at Milanov Timur. Bouncing, dribbling over, expect screen made by just Spotachuk. He tries one more time, and another shot produced. Okay, third time in a row didn't work so far, and Vyacheslav runs over the opponent. 3 defenders staying in a position. 2 people jumping for rebound, and only 1 person takes. Number 7 of BC Dinamo, Abdikrim takes the rebound right after Milanov Timur. He's preparing to the garage, and Jinali Fadil will now get wrecked. Milanov Timur steals the ball outside. Definitely has to bring it back to the court. Alright, Alan Khasbulatov. He has to give sound maybe in the game, so the player would understand that he is actually playing. Alan Khasbulatov tries and brings 3 points. $50 seconds left. 50 seconds. Still not enough for them to come back. Upstage number 6. Okay, Alan Khasbulatov and Abdikrim his first fault. 40 seconds until the end of the third quarter. Khan Malayev. First one. He reaches its target clearly. Prisoner Shamron and Alan Khasbulatov passing to the Fatil. Fatil runs turnover, pick up the rebound, will hold in between the legs. Has to take a minute to wait before screen made by Zhukov to Milanov Timur, and the ball is off the court. Possession 10 seconds. 10 seconds just to produce the attack. Still, this is definitely not enough. And as I see, only the young players left on the court to play against. There is Abdikrim and Zhukov Sergei to provide any assistance, adult assistance, you can see. 10, 61 to 89. 5 seconds left on Alan Khasbulatov has to give not the best pass to Timur. 3 seconds, and Alan doesn't score. However, that was pretty close. End of the third quarter. and since we are ready to continue, followed up by the team, still we can recreate the moment. And last 10 minutes ran off the court to be produced. Alan Hasbulatov, another 3 points brought by him, gives really good trials and definitely was preparing a whole game at the right moment. And Viktor Starygin his attempt on 3 points. Zhukov Sergey picks up the rebound. Pass on Alan Hasbulatov. 2 players against. Whoa, mistake. He gets a little nervous behind him. What has happened? Alright. So he's asking Alan to be less nervous, not trying to make some impossible things, just play as usually on the practices and trainings, because he can either screw up or he can show a very good game. No matter what it takes. That's the Reagan to Giuseppe Jakshulik, and Erhan Alive brings 3 more points, 67 to 92. Little by little, Team Gorilla is trying to give a comeback. Get it 40 seconds only left for now. Still not enough, not successful. Ilanov Timur runs after him, gives from under the basket, and he scores 2 more points. 69 to 92. It's for now 22 points lead. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left. Generally Fadil can try for 3 points. Misses right after. 2. Hanmalayev. Play against Mambitaliv Timur left behind. Look like he has seen a block. 24 receives his second foul on the way back to the ring. He probably has seen his position to block his shot. That's why he gave him opportunity to produce 2 shots another time. 69 to 92 for now. If he scores the second one as well, he gets 2 more points, and he receives only 1 more. 70 to 92. To Generally Adil. Recover back. Adil Genliv asking for a screen. Made. Gives a turn to Alan Hasbulatov. Hasbulatov, Alan to Sergey Zhukov. Zhukov was totally preferred, and Mambitaliv Timur tries on 3 points. Misses all the way. Erhan Malayev against Abdikirim Maman. Didn't score. Picks up the rebound and scores in the end. Adil Genliv now has time to think, to choose where to pass the ball out. Takes it outside, gives it to Zhukov Sergey on the bounce ball. 10 seconds possession, and yeah, we see Alan Hasbulatov, another 3 points brought by him. We see that today he is pretty confident on 3 points, and he will not let anyone else to play a little bit upper position, and he's holding him. He doesn't want to let him pick up the rebound. Generally Adil, right? Pass on Alan Hasbulatov. He has to take time, relax, stop, and Alan tried. He made an attack. Coach, we see Pekhov gives a little bit of remarks on the gameplay of Alan Hasbulatov. What he says probably Alan Hasbulatov has to wait number 6 until someone will be there to pick the way up. Milan Timurov tries the shot for himself. Generally Adil has to perform the attack, has to stop, give the ball to someone, and Abdikirimano was there prepared. Alan Hasbulatov tries on 3 points another time and missed it. 3 points, 3 times 9 points were given successfully to Alan, but not this time. Vyacheslav Skidanov. Personal foul. 5 minutes 55 seconds left. Substitution. Владимир Казанин.
Первый форвард под номером 6 второй команды.
Swap the Kirim Aman, and yeah, when we see team full of point forwards, point guards, and only single Sergei Zhukov, the only guy who will be able to fight for the rebounds, tells us a lot that they're going to play an attack basketball. Attacking basketball is when a team is full of fast players, point guarders, who can give rush, massive attacks on the speed without any switches and changes back. So there it is, Geneliv Adil, pass on Alan Hasbulatov. Alan Hasbulatov doesn't score, and ball is already off the court. Vyacheslav Skidanov, yeah, he pushes him away, scores 2 more points. Pass on Zhukov Sergei, gives it real smooth to Geneliv Adil, pass on Kazanin. Kazanin barely bumped into Ivanov Timur. Asking screen by Zhukov Sergei. Geneliv Adil received pass and 3 points. Okay, confidently scores 3 points and brings it very smooth by Adil. Geneliv, Ivanov Timur pass on Erhan Malayev. Gives it 2 points against the tall player, 80 to 98, and it's now 18 points only ahead of team, and the team bring 3 points. Timeout by BC Dinamo. We can continue because they had a short conversation with the team, and he confirmed that Alan has blocked this to take a little bit of time before attacking, because 85 to 98 team Guerrilla closer and closer, trying to win. They don't want to let BC Dinamo take the game so easily. And if something goes wrong, Emil Kaimov, Hamraev is this end. Adalbekov and Sultan together with Kirim will return back to the court. Жуков Сергей. 3 points. Emil Kayumov returns. First player to be off. Mambetaliev Timur on substitution because they need now rebounds. We see that it's impossible already for them to take any rebounds. And Rifat Adil has to come real close. Substitution. Lamfas Blatov to Emil Kayumov. Now Emil Kayumov will guarantee the defense and a rebound for the team. Ask Kazanin to take. He will attack himself. He gets personal foul. And 10 points behind team BC Gorilla. If you let gorillas, for example, if you free them, then usually they're starving. They're usually starving for the blood, and always hungry gorillas. They usually eat and they don't stop as long as they are hungry. They will continue ripping apart their prey. When gorillas are hungry, believe me, their massive hands can rip apart anything, and believe me, it will be very possible to do. And Genari Fadil producing 3-point, misses from the stage on the way to Super Dakhshulik to Starigin Viktor. Pass all the way up, and Emil Kayumov had to stop him in the defense already. Milan Timurov takes against Genari Fadil. No time to be taken, and 5 seconds left. Only rebound has to be taken. Genari Fadil picks it up. Milan Timur makes a very good turnover. 2 minutes 25 seconds left, and less time to change something in the game. Also missed. Mambetaliev Timur doesn't catch the ball. Right, really weak player. Really weak player. He doesn't even take and catch the ball. He cannot even hold the ball in his own hands. What we can see, look at his body. He just has to take the ball and that's it. Receive the pass, and this is what is happening here when Erhan Malayev is trying to close him. Number 12, 24, number 24, Mambetaliev Timur asking for Vladimir Kazanin. Screen made by Emil Kayumov. Zhukov misses. Prepares. Vyacheslavsky Danov runs back to Mirlanov Timur. Erhan Malayev against Kazanin, and Zhukov Sergey makes a very good block shot on the way. This is the first fall by number 8 Zhukov Sergey. That's why he'll retry on it, and he'll basically do it. Missed it. Needs to wait and try another one in a row, and Malayev Erhan gives the second performance at the stage, and the final very well given to him. Vladimir Kazanin, 89 to 98. Only a single point has been earned. 1 minute 40 seconds left. Back to Genari Fadil, and number 24, Mambetaliev Timur misses. Zhukov, personal foul, earns, will be given a chance to produce the shot. Third foul. Zhukov will prepare and kneel down for the personal foul shot, and I think the fact that a lot of players make very violent actions towards him doesn't really stop. Zhukov feels like a huge wall to stand up against violent players. Like, yeah, about the Dinamo, I can say very defensive basketball they play. Team is about guarding their own basket with their tall players, and it's always hard to play against them. Kazanin Vladimir plays against Milanov Timur. Possession 10 seconds. Well, Dinamo, he couldn't score. Easiest shot for him, and single minute left. 89 to 100. Single minute left. They scored 2 more points. 50 seconds. 91 and 55 seconds left only. Probably team BC Gorilla will not restore anything and will not make the points equal. They'll just extend the time. Performing, Emil Kayumov brings 3 points from the very far distance. 103 makes it real smooth. And yeah, well done, Viktor Starygin. Lost the ball after the pass. Mirlanov Timur has to give it to Ilhan Malayev. Ilhan Malayev is the only tallest player, and Zhukov Sergey. 20 seconds left to Emil Kayumov. 17 seconds. Resolve. And this is where the game basketball stops. Last 15 seconds. They scored 2 more points, 93 to 103. Alright. Score up, 5 seconds left. And then Ilhan Malayev has to attack. Personal foul. 2 more points will be given to him. And yeah, this is the end. Basically, we can stop here. Vladimir Kazanin earns a personal by the last seconds. Definitely not the best option made by him. Malayev gives it in return. Stays as it is the same. And we'll look for the place to pass. Missed it, and that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. It was Sultan Abuldaev, and BC Dinamo today get their victory against BC Gorilla, earning 103 and 95. And Zhukov Sergey, on time from Emil. That's it. This is the end. Thank you very much. See you.